Blah. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Just kidding. Y si tú quieres cambiar tu vida, if you want to change your life, then subscribe. Ching. And by the way, guys, I just published a book called Shabbat in Chicago. It's about an audacious single mom who opens her heart and home to five adopted kids while embracing her Latino culture while being Jewish. And today we have a very, very special guest. I had to bring him on the show. He's known for Power Slap. Give it up for the one and only Isaiah. What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, brother, man. I'm happy you're here, but you don't understand, man.
Yeah, heck yeah. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you, thank you. So look, man, I wanna share a little story for those who's love when it comes down to relationship when you're first dating. So I'm gonna be honest, I got invited to a barbecue and my friend Pinky, she's like, hey, look, there's gonna be people, we're gonna dance. I said, let's do it. So I get there and I see this pretty girl. I'm not lying, curly hair. Oof, she's looking too good, brother. And your boy know how to dance. So they
Yeah,
start playing some bachata. I start dancing.
get down.
And the girl's like, man, where'd you learn how to dance? Like you too good. And I'm not gonna lie, fam, I already knew she was Puerto Rican. And she goes, where you from? Like where you family from? And I told her, I'm actually from Puerto Rico. She's like, no way, you don't look Puerto Rican. I'm like, I know, but my dance shows it. Yes. And she's like, no, for real, where you from? Like what part of Puerto Rico? I said, oh, I'm from Ponce. She's like, no way. And she's like, my father's from there too. I said, that's amazing. No wonder we connected. And then next thing you know, I'm making her laugh. We're having a good time. We're drinking. At the end of the night, I had to tell her, look, girl, I'm gonna be real with you, but I'm not actually Puerto Rican. I'm Mexican, Guatemalan, but I had to break the ice.
You're wild, bro. You're
I
wild.
know, I'm wild, brother. I'm wild, brother. So
Hey,
look,
you gotta fake it till you make it, right?
there you go, there you go. Thank you, preacher, brother, preacher.
I love it.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. So, look, brother, today is about you. I'm so honored to have another Latino brother in the building. Showing how we're making changes. So, brother, if you can share about like where you grew up, where you from. I know you're Puerto Rican, but like explain to us like, the neighborhood, anything you could think of like growing up.
Absolutely. So, I mean, growing up, I grew up in Palmdale, California. So, Palmdale is known for Afro Man. I mean, we got Paul George from Palmdale. We got, a few people out of Palmdale. But I mean, a lot of people from LA moved up to Palmdale. It was known for a lot of gang members and stuff coming up here. I mean, Palmdale got a little rough, growing up. But I mean, it's still a little rough now, but it's getting better. But I mean, I grew up boxing and fighting out here. That's all we knew what to do out here. And I mean, I grew up with a Puerto Rican dad, from New York. So I grew up get my ass whooped and I get slapped in the mouth if I talk back. So I mean, that's a little bit of background about myself. I mean, I left for the Navy to get away from this place, but then you end up getting sucked in back here because it's comfortable. It's back to your roots, so it's comfortable. You get cozy, good investment opportunities here. But I mean, I don't know. It's just it's a lot nicer growing up, but I did grow up, kind of around people struggling. So we had a struggle. We were not making. My parents weren't. We were trying to make ends meet. So I grew up tough, and it's honestly like people that come in our industry. That's what it comes from. Is people who struggle usually end up in the fighting industry. You know.
Right. Oh, that's deep. That's deep, but I agree with you. I think that the best fighters are the ones that have like they actually went through life. The ones that were given everything, like let's say a Lambo, and they're only
Yeah.
like 7. They don't
Yeah.
really know how hard it is to get there. You feel me? So
Yeah,
they don't
yeah,
have the
yeah,
same.
exactly. It's like I grew up like having to call fast food places and be like, "Hey, you messed up my order," even though I never ate food there. You messed up my order just so I could get
Right.
some food.
Oh
Like it's like,
wow.
yeah, it's like I grew up in a rough time, and like I said, it's not just about like money or economics. It's I grew up in a rough neighborhood where it's like people were fighting everybody just because I'm Hispanic. People would be like, "Oh, where you from?" Even though I didn't gang bang or anything, they would still be like, "Where you from?" And this is eighth grade. I'm in school, and people are asking me that, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm not from anywhere, bro." Like
Right.
this, you know. It's like so. I grew up in a pretty rough neighborhood.
Dang, brother, that's crazy, man. It's wild, fam. That's wild. And please, brother, look, it's crazy how I have to bring this up. One of my favorite music of all time is reggaeton. One of the best genres. I love the style, man. Come on, man. Perel, Perel. You already know. And please, brother, I heard a lot of people say you look like Nicky Jam. I had to put it out there, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody, everywhere I go, I get Nicky Jam every time we go somewhere. I'll be at the club, be like Nicky Jam. My TikTok, I ended up getting like 63,000 followers on TikTok just because everybody thought I looked like Nicky Jam. And I'm like, no, it's not me. Everybody sees me knocking people out. They're like, Nicky Jam just knocked out that guy. Like, hey, for all I know, he could be my cousin. Puerto Rico is a small island, so probably, I don't know. For all you know, he could be
Right.
my cousin.
Yo, Primo, if you're hearing this is real right now. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Hey, Nicky Jam, I better see you at my next fight, bro.
Hey, manifestation. I like it. I like it.
That's it.
And brother, if I have to ask, what is your top three or four? Let's say top four reggaeton artists that you say are the best. Like if you had to pick from all
Ooh,
generation.
Hector Lavoe, number one.
Okay.
I love Celia Cruz, number two. Um, I would say Nicky Jam, and I would say Bad Bunny. But
Wow.
honestly, it's like you got Mark Anthony up there too. So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard.
Okay. Okay. All right. I give it to you. I give it to you. I gotta say, for me, it has to be Daddy Yankee, top king of reggaeton. Don Omar
You know what?
también.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. He's
You
up
know what
there
I'm
too.
saying? You know
He's
what
up
I'm
there too.
saying?
You're
Uh,
right.
come on, Gasolina. Let me tell you something.
You know what? He is the father of reggaeton. You're right. You're right.
Yes, yes. Let me tell for my white people that never like thought that Despacito was a big reggaeton song to make it on the radio. It was
Yeah.
actually Gasolina
It was
2004
Gasolina.
or
Yes,
5,
it was.
the best song.
It was. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I didn't even think about that because he switched his name up and he's went Christian and stuff. So you know what? Now, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm
You're right.
saying?
I think, yeah, that's true. That is the
Bro,
father.
bro, bro. And like I grew up watching like his movie that came out. And like it's amazing. What people understand is like reggaeton has something where it makes you move. Like for me to calm down, or like I'm driving, cruising down the street with my
Yeah,
18 foot, you know what I'm saying?
you're still bobbing your head. You just vibing out, even if you're just chilling. It's like you eventually just get movement. And you start going. That's why I picked it as my walkout songs. I had Bad Bunny as my last walkout song. It's just I don't know. It gets you in a different mindset. Gets you in a different mindset. So I know exactly what you mean.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. So look, I gotta say, so I saw you and my brother Emmanuel Muniz. You guys were working out together. That was pretty epic. I saw on Instagram. I was like, yo, that's crazy. That my two homie, my two Latino, they joining forces. So tell me, like, are you like out of everyone from Power Step, is Emmanuel like one of your closest people that you guys train more and talk more out of everyone?
I would say I talked to Azael and Emmanuel the most out of everybody. Um, Azael doesn't live close to us, of course, but yeah, I train with Manny the most. Me and him are really close. I see him the most. So I'd say him and Azael are the two closest I'm with. And then, but I mean, I'm cool with a lot of the guys. They all know my type of. As you've seen, I don't know if you've seen in the past, but like, I'm never a big shit talker or go back and forth. I'm a very loving person. I'm gonna love the hell out of everybody, and I'm cool with everybody, but I'll slap the shit out of them. But it's like, and me and Isaih are close, but we know it's bound to happen. Me and him are gonna have to go against each other soon.
Ooh.
So we're in the same weight class. So it's like, yeah, we're good friends. Like our wives talk to each other, and it's like it's like even our wives are like, damn, like you guys are gonna have to hit each other. We're like, yep, we know. So, but yeah, me and Manny work out all the time. I'm close with him because he's super close to me, and like we me and him were actually on the same plane and same car ride in the first Power Slap season. The road to the title. We got flown out the same day. We went through the whole experience at the same time, so we were cool ever since then. So
Wow.
yeah, it's wild.
That is, brother. Now tell us. So, like, what would be your typical workout with Emmanuel? Like, what do you guys usually work on? Because I'm trying to get fit. Trying to lose the gut. Your boy had a couple beers Mother's Day. So,
That's it. Yeah, no, I usually me and him work out. It's usually working out on our striking muscles, our knockout muscles and stuff like that. We have our normal workouts we do on our own, but then when we work out together, it's usually working out on technique, striking muscles, and knockout muscles.
Oh wow. And how do you train that? Like, what do you guys do? Like, is it like you hit like a punching bag when you guys slap, or like,
We actually hit a lot of the medicine ball, so we'll throw the medicine ball and get our swing and our movement up against the wall. So we're like, it's almost like batting practice for baseball, right? We get the
yeah,
medicine ball, swing, and throw it up against the wall and try to do that as many times as we can with like a 20, 30 pound medicine ball. And then we'll do a lot of pec deck and push-ups for chest. We'll do a lot of flies for chest, and then we'll isolate as well. But yeah, we'll hit the bag every now and then. Coming up soon, we're gonna probably start hitting the bob and start hitting pads, and then just start working on explosiveness.
dang. Yeah, dude. I be seeing when you guys smack. They ain't no like, that's like a, you
Yep,
see, you see, you
yep.
see.
I
I
love
get
it.
scared, brother. I sometimes drop the popcorn. I'm not gonna lie. I drop the popcorn. See, you see?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, it's like I said, I grew up with a Puerto Rican dad from New York, and I used to just get popped in the mouth. And my dad's not a small dude; he has like 24-inch arms. So he's a big boy. He bench presses like 550 pounds, like nothing. And it's like I used to get smacked in the mouth by him when I talk back or get in trouble or anything like that. So I just grew up being used to it. And then of course when I sparred growing up, my dad would make me spar the adults. It wasn't sparring no other little kids. It was sparring adults. So I mean I grew up just you know, almost liked getting hit. It was fun. It made me mad. It made me angry, but it was like I knew how to take care of myself.
Right, right. Oh man, it takes a lot of discipline and for sure, like it's the mindset as well, right? You gotta clear your mind.
Yeah.
Um, it's amazing, brother. And can you tell me a little bit, right, about how you got involved? I know before Power Slap, you were part of the what's it called, Russian
Yeah,
Slap.
stone faces. Yeah,
Yeah, can you explain that, like being part of that and then transitioning to Power Slap? Like, I would love to know, like, you know, the
yeah.
move.
So I pretty much I was working. So I'm what a lot of people don't know about me unless they really watched our fights and our intros that Michael Bisping does for us. So I was prior Navy. I worked for aerospace companies. Was working for Edwards Air Force Base at the time, working on the F-22s, and I was working on the fighter jets. And during COVID, they paid us just to sit at home for 6 months because I was a government employee. And we were just sitting at home. We were getting a paycheck just to sit at home, and I was bored. I went on Craigslist to look for like a TV show to be on, like Price is Right or something like that. And this slap show popped up. And I was like, oh, I've seen that before. And they were like, hey, if you want to try out, apply. As soon as I applied, they hit me up and they were like, hey, come try out. I went and I tried out. And the same day I tried out, I hit a watermelon. Boom. broke the watermelon. And they're like, damn, you're fucking strong. I'm like, yeah. And it was funny because the same day was when I met the Crazy Hawaiian. And the Crazy Hawaiian went there and did the same tryout. He broke the watermelon as well. And me and him were on the same exact show with Slap for Cash. And we went and did it for the Russians on YouTube. And that's where I met the Crazy Hawaiian, Slap for Cash, and a couple other guys, but they're not in Power Slap. But of course, Slap for Cash and Crazy Hawaiian are. But yeah, we all were doing those. And actually, me and the Crazy Hawaiian flew out to Miami, did it some more with the Russians. And right before Power Slap was starting in April of 2022, the Crazy Hawaiian did his own little match in Long Beach, and I was supposed to go against Russell then before me and him ever got into Power Slap. And me and Russell were going to go up against each other, but I was in Hawaii at the time, so we never did it. And then our very first Power Slap one, me and Russell ended up going against each other. And yeah, that's how I got into it. I started with the Russians first, and then somebody at work, when I was working for the spaceship company, told me about Power Slap and that Dana White was going to put his name on it. And I already knew as soon as Dana White puts his name on anything, that means money, and that means change my life forever. So I said, I will absolutely do it.
Wow, that's dope, brother. That's dope, man. I love it. I love it, brother. Now, look, before we wrap it up, I know you gotta get back with the wifey, so I'm gonna try to make it short. My last question
Of
I
course.
have for you is, brother, what one advice you can give to someone who wants to like follow their passion, their dream, whether it's getting being a fighter, what would you tell yourself if you were younger, you know, so it can help us, us people, we try
No,
to we try to
I
strive,
love
we try to
that.
be like you, brother.
No, I love that question. Honestly, like that, it just gave me goosebumps right now because I've been telling this to everybody, even everybody I just started my new job with. So I started a new job and I'm working on a brand new aircraft that's not even out yet. And it's like I started the company and I told them what I do and they're all excited and they've seen Power Slap and they're like, damn, like we work with a Power Slapper, like, and I make good money, I make good money doing this and then I get to do Power Slap. But like that question just gave me so much goosebumps because I tell them the same thing. They're like, why do you do this? And so I could tell everybody, and the best advice I could give anybody that wants to follow their dreams is say yes to everything. Say yes to everything, even if you're scared, even if you think it's gonna lose you or cost you money. If you know you're gonna, whatever it is, it's like I got to the position I'm at because I say yes to everything. Of course, like I mean, like as in decisions, like hey, do you want to come do Power Slap? Yes. You want to go, on Judge Judy? Yes. Do you want to go work here? Yes. It's like it's whatever it is, whatever you think is going to get you further in life, just say yes to it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of failure. That's why I say yes to everything.
That's deep, brother. That's
Of
deep. I
course, they're
like
good
it.
decisions, not bad decisions. Of course, not bad decisions. If somebody tells me go rob a bank, I'm not going to go say yes. But
Right.
if somebody tells me, hey, you need to go buy this house, it's going to be a good investment. Okay, I'll do it. Like I'm going to take the risk. I'm not going to be afraid of the risk.
Wow. No, that's good, brother. I love it, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And like I said, thank you for being on the show. This is amazing. Guys,
Yeah.
this is the Outlet to Reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching! Y'all know where to find me. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, the Outlet to Reality. My Snapchat's Take One Pass It, and my TikTok is at Yaakov28. And Isaiah, where can my fans find you?
So it's Isaiah underscore Power Slap on Instagram and Isaiah Slaps on TikTok if you guys want to follow me. And don't be afraid to reach out. I'm here for you guys whenever you have a question. Hit me up anytime.